Guys, thank you all for coming. I know everybody's coming in, settling down, probably hungry, so going to the food tables right away. Fully understandable. First of all, welcome all. I hope everybody got the food outside too, just to make sure everybody's aware there's a live dosa station outside. So in case you missed it, please don't complain to me. Thank you. Next thing first, I want to start off not with Kansha, of course. I want to go with Manasa because she says every time I do a party, I give an excuse afterwards, saying that something happened. So today I have the first excuse to have an event, then I'm going to say I have a party today. So this is what we do 4 or 5 times a week partying. So this is a big one. Of course, I never been in this hall before. It's a little bit overwhelming to begin with, but now when I look back, it feels okay a bit, right? So coming to Kansha, I think a lot of you guys were part of her journey from childhood. I can see some friends here who I know her from kindergarten. I don't want to say any names; they'll be embarrassed here, but that's fine. So coming to her, many great events, many great memories. Mostly not good. Also, she knows that. But we always had a good time. I hope you're listening, Kansha. Thank you. Okay. So I think from my perspective, just if I have to put her on one line, when she was born, I think she was 2 pounds something. I used to call her a rat, right? I think I call her a rattlesnake now, especially as soon as she sees me, she starts rattling her tail, and we start an argument. I wouldn't call it an argument, mostly a healthy discussion, right? Or a good way of expressing each other. So I'm kind of proud that way. She not just graduated from school, she graduated to being a better person. She can probably stand her own ground now on any occasion, on any kind of discussion. And hopefully college is going to add on to that and just going to move on better things. And not just Kansha, I think a lot of the friends here I know, our classmates and all, you guys are all going to something bigger and better. So wish you good luck to along with her, right? And I don't want to be too serious. I want to probably make some good stories I had to tell about her. I think there was one time, to begin with, I think we had an argument for 4 hours of which slippers to wear to go outside. And that's not the big deal here. She was only 3 years old and barely speak, and she took 4 hours to convince me, right? So that's what she has been growing up with from my standpoint, right? The next recent one, I think some of you guys involved too, right? I think it was her prom night a few months ago, and she's like, Dad, can I have some alcohol? She was at the prom night going on. I'm like, no. And she's like, no. A lot of friends are asking me, can we go, blah, blah, blah. I said, do it, but take it easy. Don't be outside in a car, don't go around and all. And she's like, can I have it or not? I said, yeah, finally. The next 10 minutes, I was just in my basement having my own party with my friends. I have 10 friends showed up in my basement asking the same question, can we have some alcohol? And I'm like, you should be at the prom night. What the hell are you doing in my basement? That's on a prom night. Interesting times, but that's what she was. Never changed anything. That's always been her style. And the most interesting one, me and one of my cousins here, it's been a long time I've been through high school, but I did an entire statistics course in 12 hours. What the background on that is, she knows very well. She was like, midnight, I have to submit this thing, and tells me at noon, can you come help me with this one problem? And that turned out to a 12-hour problem taking all the way to midnight, and I think she got a B grade. Technically, I got a B grade with that work I have done, so I know that part too, right? Other big memories for me, she's still worried of scared of going to the basement. The reason being, and I always convinced her, like Scar Uncle from The Lion King stayed in our basement. To this day, nobody's at home, it's dark downstairs, she doesn't go, thinking there's really a lion sitting down there. That's our secrets. She also thought our cars were actually transformers protecting her house. So the whole Decepticons, Optimus Prime fighting, she always thought they were in our garage trying to protect us, right? Interesting stories, how many of you, I don't know, right? And the most favorite part of what I always liked, how she fooled me, was any good conversation starts with, don't tell mom, and then she starts going on. Only after a week or 10 days, I realized that she told her mom this long time ago. She used the same 3 magic words with her, don't tell dad, right? So she knows how to play each other and get her stuff done, right? And And I think a couple of one-liners I can think of, you're like, you are the best dad when mom is not here. I'm like, what does that mean? So mom is always number one, and I like that for that. A couple of other funny ones I can think of. She was on a 2-hour long drive with one of those uncles over the table. She came home and said, that uncle is so nice. I'm like, what happened? Why is he so nice? He didn't talk anything for 2 hours. I'm like, wow, that's not being nice, that's just being calm and all that stuff, right? So, then the biggest peeve we have at home with her, no matter what party it is, me, Mahansa, Mahaks, or anybody in the house, we wait, I think, minimum of 30 minutes outside in the car. I don't think that average is probably bigger, but anybody can tell you. I'm surprised he was here today before me. Maybe it's a college thing that's making a change already. If so, I'm very happy for you, because I know with the bathrooms and all you have in the dorms, I don't think you can afford to be that late anywhere. So anyway, it's a long journey for us and her. And as they say, right, it takes a village to raise anything or raise anyone. And in my case, I would say, everybody in this room, you're part of that village, right? Because of you, she's here, we are here, and that's what we are all about as a community. So thank you for being the village for us and her. And I hope you all have a good time here. We have a lot of stuff coming up. Hopefully we all, you can join us once the dance opens up, but we have some surprise packages coming up too. Thank you all, and have food and just enjoy the show.